who is presenting her icebreaker topic titled Becoming Me. Here, we're thrilled to have you join our club, and let's give her a warm round of applause.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and distinguished guests. My name is Estefania. I was born and raised in Colombia. And when I was 10, my family and I flew to the United States. It was my first big trip, and it was to the United States, a legendary place. I was certain that I was going to be the coolest girl in my class when we came back. We arrived in Miami, road trip to OKC to see family, went on to Vegas, and then finally returned to Oklahoma City. Yes, it was beautiful. There were beautiful sights. But let's talk about what really mattered. McDonald's and Toys R Us. We got to eat McDonald's Happy Meals almost daily. In Colombia, McDonald's is for special occasions, and Happy Meals are for very special occasions. Toys R Us had the most beautiful, biggest collection of Barbies I'd ever seen. It was Barbie paradise. I came here as Estefania, but I left wanting to be called Stephanie, wanting to be blonde, and wanting to move here desperately. 10 years later, when I was 20, my dream came true, but not as blonde Stephanie. In the 90s, Colombia was a very dangerous place. There were mobsters in the cities and guerrillas outside the cities. The guerrilla inflicted violence upon my mother's family. My grandmother passed. Well, she was killed. It took my mom a few years to apply for political asylum in the United States, and it was granted. Since I was underage, I was covered by that protection. So just like that, after tragedy, my childhood dream came true. Bittersweet. I got to see my first snow and my first frost. My first snow, there were ethereal cotton balls falling from the sky, settling on the pavement and freezing unprotected hands. My first freeze, there were elegant glass-looking structures, trees at the Walmart parking lot. I graduated from the University of Central Oklahoma in graphic design, and then my job found me. My portfolio was shared with a known design agency in Oklahoma City, and they hired me on. Well, now you know why I'm here. Let me tell you why I'm here at Toastmasters. There are two main reasons, and my first reason is that I want to make my bosses proud. They've allowed me a lot of growth at work, and I've messed up, I've been late, I've missed deadlines, and they still supported me. But it all hasn't been bad. In fact, I got recently promoted, and I kind of represent the company now. I get to speak to clients and talk to vendors, and I want to do a good job at it. But I've always been an introvert, so I need The other reason is that I am fortunate and privileged to be here in the United States legally. I have been a citizen now for 8 years, and I am compelled to speak up when I see injustice. I want to learn to speak up for a future self, for the funny construction worker I met years ago remodeling my mom's kitchen, Dino, for the bright DACA student I met going to school at graphic design with me, Victor. My name is Estefania, and I have loved this country since I was 10. With the help of Toastmasters, I will learn to speak loudly and proudly on behalf of my bosses, Dino, and those who have been silenced.